Welcome back to Tap In Sports. My name is Kamari. Make sure to tap that subscribe button and run up the likes on our YouTube and IG so we can continue to make content for fans just like you. So the main topic we dive into today is Monty Williams and that Coach of the Year snub. I think right now the red-hot Phoenix Suns are really showing and proving his case on why Monty Williams should have been Coach of the Year. Because as things stand today, the red-hot Phoenix Suns are 2 games up on the Clippers. And for a team who hasn't even sniffed the postseason for 8+ years, this is certainly new territory for the organization. Those days of D'Antoni and Nash and Stoudemire and that duo getting knocked out by the Lakers or getting knocked out by the Spurs, it's done. Gone are those days of that Phoenix point guard carousel. You remember Eric Bledsoe and Dragic and Brandon Knight and not knowing who would start in the backcourt. With this game-winning lob right here to DeAndre Ayton, I think it's time to really acknowledge that impact of Monty Williams. This team was 26-39 last year before entering the bubble, and all of a sudden, a switch flipped. Monty led this team to an 8-0 appearance in the bubble before entering this season, and then as they entered this season, Monty Williams was reunited with a veteran in CP3, and his team continued to roll and compete all season. With the Phoenix Suns finishing with 51 wins, which we all know was good enough for second in the West and good enough to clinch Phoenix's first playoff berth since 2009 and 2010. Even with a superstar like CP3 and Devin Booker and the Suns holding the second seed and then looking so strong all year, the Lakers were still favored over the Suns in the first round. Trailing 2-1 in the series, most of America gave up. You can look across some of these ESPN analysts.
I believe that the greatest, one of the greatest in your eyes of all time, is going to go out there and deliver in great fashion tonight.
The Suns became the 6th team in NBA history to beat the defending champions in the first round. And mind you, CP3 wasn't healthy for the entirety of this gritty series. And Monty Williams had the confidence in an NBA journeyman like Cameron Payne to step up in Chris Paul's absence, and he did. In Game 2 and Game 5, as the Phoenix Suns were able to close out the Lakers in 6 games. Phoenix Suns didn't stop here because in the second round, we saw them matched up with the Denver Nuggets and an MVP in Jokic. And I think this series can best be summed up with really just looked like a knockout punch from Phoenix every game as they won both at home and away in Denver. Joker played efficiently, but there was really no answer for Booker, and there was no answer for CP3. Before y'all start hopping to the comment section telling me how the regular season awards, it's regular season awards, they have nothing to do with the playoffs. Listen, I understand this. And that's one thing the NBA definitely needs to change. Is I think the first round, maybe the second round of the playoffs should have an effect on the MVP race, and I feel like it should have an effect on the Rookie of the Year race as well. Because if the standing of your team matters, then how you do in the first couple weeks of the playoffs should matter as well. But I digress. If you're comparing the regular season stats of Tom Thibodeau, who won Coach of the Year, with Monty Williams, once again, they don't compare. The Suns won 51 games this year, while the Knicks won 41. Monty Williams and the Suns won nearly 70% of their games, while the Knicks won about 57% of their games. The Knicks were 4th in the East, while the Suns were 2nd in the Western Conference, which we all know was much tougher. So ultimately, even if you consider the regular season, Monty Williams deserved the Coach of the Year trophy, and he was absolutely snubbed. Now, with him being snubbed, and I'm sure if you asked him, if you questioned him, interviewed him, he wouldn't care. Because right now, with them up 2 games on the Clippers, they're currently riding high right now. We'll definitely see how this goes. They're looking like my pick right now with the last 4 teams remaining to win the NBA Finals and to host that trophy, but we'll see how it goes. Make sure you subscribe, like, definitely let us know how you're feeling in the bottom in the comment section. We appreciate all the support and all the love. Once again, this is Tappin'. Have a great day.